Hi guys. Um, so it's been a while. I took some time off for some personal reasons, but I'm back. So I just picked up this goldfish mold off of Temu, and we're gonna see what we can come up with. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take one of these little tiny micro brushes that I got off Amazon. I love these things because they're real small and you can definitely get into the groove. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some black on here, and I'm just going to do his eye. That's all I want to do is his eye. And I'm going to do anything else. Just gently put it in there. And just get it all around. And then what I do, take it and tap it and get all the excess off. And make sure you get all the hairs off and all that. So, these are the mica powders that I'm using. So I use black. Also got these off Amazon. Love them. You get what you pay for. They're like $4, $5 for this container, and you get a full amount. So we're using black. And for the fish, we're going to use an orange red. So I already pre-mixed my resin and dyed it offline. It's been sitting there resting. So let's give her a pour. And I mixed up 120 for right now because I'm not sure how much this new mold takes. If I have to mix up more, I'll mix up more. Let it work its way into all the different grooves. Pour slow, because this got a lot of grooves, so you don't want to get a lot of air bubbles caught down inside. And I have an extra micro brush that I ripped the top off of that I'm going to use to help the resin get down into all these little small grooves here. So I'll just do this real fast. And like I said, I have one of these brushes. I just pulled the top off, and we're just going to help the resin down inside these cracks to make sure that it all gets down in there. There are a lot of grooves on this little guy. So you just gotta make sure you get all down inside there. This one here, you're probably gonna have to let this one dry real good, because it does, from the looks of it, has some real fine tips on it. So I'd give this about 2 or 3 days to cure before you demold this guy, because you don't want to definitely don't want to break the fins off. There's a lot of small delicate areas inside this mold, and just keep pushing the resin in. Once you get it started, it pretty much finds its way. It's just a matter of just, helping it find the end. And there are some really pointy fins on this guy. Looks like I need to put some more in there. It'll level. This is a self-leveling resin, so it'll find its way into all the little nooks and crannies anyway, but I'm just kind of helping it find it. Just kind of giving it a reason to go down that way. So if you guys, I appreciate everybody who's bought me a coffee in the last month or so. Like I said, sorry I've been not posting. I've had a lot of family issues going on, and you're like me, family comes first. So my cousin, who just turned 50, was just diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. So I've been spending a lot of time with her and her family just to see how she's doing, because we were real close. like I said, just keep pushing it through. A lot of little fins on this guy. I didn't realize how many there were. I'm just trying to make sure I get it all up in there so those fins fill up. Like I said, I'd give this guy a little extra time to cure, only because of how small some of the fins are and how delicate it's going to be. Because when you go to demold it, if you demold it too early, you're going to bend the fins, and obviously you're not going to want to do that. So, last thing you want to do is put in all the hard work and think it's going to turn out nice, and then you go in there to demold and demolded it early. Like I said, we're going to use, so I used 120 grams, and it looks like that was just enough to fill this little guy up. Yeah, I probably have like, I don't know, a small amount left, but I can use that for some jewelry pieces or something. Just kind of make sure it gets into all the little nooks and crannies here. So hope everybody had a good holiday, good New Year's. So I plan on posting a lot more. I want to try and at least post one video a week. That's the goal. So we'll take it one video at a time right now. But so I have that all filled in to where I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my lighter and burn off any bubbles that have come to the surface. Like I said, I'm going to let this cure for at least 2 days, only because of how fine the fins are and the spikes. I don't want to take it out too soon, because like I said, I don't want these to break. So just keep looking around and you find areas that are a little low. Just help it. There we go. So what I did too when I went in here, I kind of gave them all a little poke down at the tip of each fin, just to make sure that no air bubbles had gotten caught down in here. Alright, so what we'll do now is we will let that cure for at least 2 days. So I have this little heart mold. Might as well just make an orange heart. Use it up. I hate wasting resin because it's so expensive. But, you know, when you get new molds, you're not quite sure how much they take, so you got to kind of have to do a little guesstimate there. You know, and for this guy here, it came out to be about 120 grams. So I'd say I would go, if you were looking to get in this mold, I'd probably do maybe 100, 110, just to be on the safe side. And this is a big air bubble right here, so I'm just trying to get rid of it. There we go. Just leave that there in case I find more. But like I said, I'm gonna let this sit for at least 2 days, and we will be back for the demolding and see if the 2 days helped. Until then, see ya. Hi guys. So I instead let this sit for 3 days instead of 2 like I originally said. I just want to make sure that these little pieces were really dried before we tried to demold. I ended up with one little bubble right here, but you know, that comes with the game. So, nice and solid. Let's demold and see what we got. Now, that's the first time I've used this mold, so I have no idea what the final result will be. So we're all going to find out together. Just a little tricky here trying to get the fins out. Oh, there we go. Came out nice and clean. Remember, we put a little bit of black in there for the eye. So let's see what we got here. That's our final result. No bubbles, no missing pieces. I really like the detail on this guy. I think what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to paint the fins all different colors, and we'll see where we go from there. This was just, like I said, the first time we used it, so I just wanted to see what it looked like. And so far, I like the way it looks. So, I hope you guys do too, and there's the final result. I will see you guys for the next one. See ya.